If you guys like how I do my chart analysis on YouTube and you want to learn how to do it yourself, click the link below to check out the Vee Trades technical analysis course. What's up traders, this is Vee Trades and today I'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Alibaba with the ticker symbol BABA. If you want any chart analysis guaranteed to be done, please read the description below. Also take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more chart analysis. I appreciate it very much. This video is for entertainment purposes only, does not constitute any financial advice. I will first go over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So the last time I looked at Alibaba was back on May 13th, and we're going to go over what has happened the past week. So I'll put a whole vertical line of where I left off, and let's go and analyze the daily price action. So it looks like Monday opened up a little bearish. We dropped down a little bit lower, but then Tuesday we gapped up and kind of had an indecision day because we stayed above the EMA, but it was not really a bullish candle bar. You can see that Wednesday we dropped back down and filling the gap, and then Thursday and Friday was just more sideways action. So we pretty much closed very close to the close of last week Friday. So not really much has changed in terms of price for Alibaba. However, you can see that the S&P 500 made a new low in its downtrend. So prices are still continuing to drop. So I don't think Alibaba will be an exception. So let's take a look at the channels and to see where prices are most likely headed. So it looks like there's this channel in play right here. Let's go and make this orange. You can see that we did bounce off the resistance side of the channel several times already. However, we're kind of stalling out. It doesn't look like it wants to drop. So what we could do is make probably another leg up. If this was the first leg up, and this is the bottom of the second leg could retrace back all the way up to the psychological $100 level. And it does make sense to come back up here again because it was acting as support previously. Then we broke it, and then we broke it again and came back and found resistance right here. So if we come back again, find resistance, most likely we're going to continue lower. So what I'm saying is most likely we're going to continue lower regardless if we go up. If we can either go up and then continue lower in the future, or we can just continue lower pretty much next week. So either way, we're going to continue lower. Most likely, I would say 95% sure that we're going to continue lower. I highly doubt that we have bottomed back here at this $72, $73 level, and we're just going to continue back up to all-time highs. So that's very unlikely, especially since like the market looks like it has a couple of months of at least more selling. So now if we do continue lower, where are we most likely going? Again, I'm sure you guys, this measure moved several times already. It's the same target that I have until we meet it. It still holds, or until we break above the $105 level, it still holds. So this target is right at the $61 level. So I'm looking for this target to be hit by the short sellers, these aggressive short sellers, and I think they want to get there possibly in the next month or two. There's also this major downtrend pattern that we cannot ignore. Let me go and scroll out on the chart. Let me see where I can connect the swings from. So it looks like I can draw a channel from here, and if I drag this over, you can see that the price action was respecting the top and bottom side of this yellow channel pretty nicely. So it looks like we did get the first break of this yellow pattern, and normally first breaks of patterns fail and we go back down to the low and form 2 legs. So we already did have the first leg down, and we saw a pullback, and now it looks like we're in the formation of the second leg. So I'm going to put the arrow back up here. You can see this was the first leg down, and then we had a pullback, and now it looks like we're in the formation of the second leg down. So looking for a new low of this downtrend. So probably going to surpass that $72 level, and then eventually reach this measured move at the $62 level. So everything's pretty bearish on this chart, not bullish right now. Eventually, or in the future, one day I would be saying you don't want to be a seller, you want to be a buyer. But as of right now, it's better to be a seller than a buyer, or better to be taking short positions than long positions. So that's everything I have on the daily chart. We can go ahead and wrap it up on the weekly chart. Here we have the weekly chart for Alibaba, and we've been going down since October or November of last year inside this downtrend channel that's very healthy, so it can last a long time. It's a nice 45-degree angle. Let's take a look at the last week's, or this week's, excuse me, candlestick, and you can see it was pretty bearish. This is a bearish reversal bar. So it's not really what you hope to see after the previous week, which was a nice bullish reversal bar. So this week is we went up, but you can see that sellers brought the candle back all the way down. So that's a bearish sign. But in the past, you can see there was another similar candlestick right over here, same exact candlestick, but we saw a lot of buying that occurred after it. So are we going to get the same pattern? You can see that the following weeks led to a 30% gain. So are we going to get the same rally since we have the same candle bar right here? Well, it doesn't work that way in the market. You can see there's another candlestick right here that's pretty much identical to this week's candle bar, but this time it led to a lot of selling. So that's why you got to take things into context. There are details on this chart that most people can't see if you have the untrained eye, but once you learn how to read the price chart, you'll be able to tell, especially my students in my course, I'm pretty sure they can tell why this candlestick, why we had buyers after this candlestick and why we had sellers after this candlestick, even though they're the same. So again, now this one that we're looking at right now in the near term, it could lead to higher prices or it could lead to lower prices. I'm leaning more towards the lower prices. Looks like we're going to try to knock out the $77 level and then look for that $72 level target. So as long as we don't break above this EMA, you got to stick with the bears. I mean, we've been going out for such a long time, and you can see that do not want to be buying this. You just be in a nasty drawdown. Drawdowns are not fun. I don't think anyone likes to have a drawdown in their account. So it's almost always better to be waiting for a reversal in a confirmed uptrend. As right now, there's no confirmed uptrend, and the downtrend is still in place. So no one likes drawdowns, but again, everyone's a different type of trader. No, I don't really believe investors exist, because everyone is technically a trader, because eventually you're going to sell. So technically you're going to be buying and then you're going to be selling, so that's a trade. So you can either say you're an investor, meaning like you invest a long time. You can also say, hey, I'm a trader, but I hold my positions for a long time, because when you buy a stock, there's no button to invest. It's either buy, sell, buy limit order, there's a sell limit order, there's a market order. So that's why I believe everyone's a trader at the end of the day. So most traders are probably going to be waiting for a reversal to be a bullish person, and as right now, they're going to be taking shorts as the opportunities continue to come up. So this is kind of like indecision day, but we could see definitely lower prices next week. If we do pull back, like I said before, I would look out for that $100 level. Most likely it's going to act as resistance, and then we're still going to continue to push down lower. So there's really nothing screaming out to me that we should be buying this market as right now. So that's everything I have for Alibaba. Thank you for stopping by and checking out my videos. Make sure to check out the rest of the channel, since you might be surprised on what you can learn. Leave a comment down below on where you think prices are headed. Also share the video if you want your friends to learn about the markets. Lastly, I appreciate any feedback to help improve the channel, since I want to deliver great content to you guys. See you next time, and bye.